This is 219 News Now, brought to you by Strachan Van Til, making lives easier for 95 years.
I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your 219 News Now. A marketing firm called Branding Room Floor is opening a new office in Hammond's Hessville neighborhood. Owner and founder Cynthia Prito mentioned that the firm offers services including website development, branding, graphic design, Google ad management, and social media management with a diverse client base including local and national businesses. The company also supports nonprofit causes such as the HC3 Hessville Neighborhood Group. The MV Pyle became the first ocean vessel to arrive at the Port of Indiana Burns Harbor, marking the start of the 2025 international shipping season on Lake Michigan. The arrival signifies the beginning of a season that sees over 135 million tons of international cargo, valued at more than $26 billion, passing through Great Lakes ports annually, supporting over 240,000 jobs in Northwest America. The port, a key player in the Indiana economy, handles various commodities including steel, with the MV Pyle carrying 8,300 metric tons of specialty steel products on its recent voyage. A Morgan Township volunteer fire department truck was involved in a crash Sunday evening while responding to a fire, the department reported. The truck, identified as Engine 311, collided with another vehicle around 6:15 p.m. at the intersection of US 30 and Sturdy Road while providing mutual aid for a structure fire, firefighters said. No one was injured in the crash, which the department described as minor. The fire truck sustained minor damage and was taken out of service for inspection and to undergo any necessary repairs. And in sports, the Valparaiso women's basketball team will be led by a new face next season, and it is Courtney Boyd. She comes to the Beacons from Quincy, where in just 2 seasons she turned the Hawks from a sub-500 team into Great Lakes Valley Conference champions. Before that, Boyd won an NAIA national championship at Clark University in Iowa. Boyd knows the journey to getting Valpo to where it wants to be won't be easy, but the first step in doing so is getting fans and alumni excited about the program.
We don't create that home court advantage until people show up and try to see what we're about. So if we're exciting, if people get to know us and who we are outside of basketball, I think there's an even bigger reason, to show up on game days. And so we're gonna really work on those things, behind closed doors and in practice, and we're gonna try to really create who we are and an identity for this program. But hopefully sooner than later, it's gonna be something that people are excited to come out and check out. We have to be able to trust each other. Putting 15 females together is not an easy task, and so we have to make sure that we're communicating the right things in the right ways. So trust has got to be one. You've got to be a competitor. You have to want to show up and win, and that whether it's in practice in small drills, and you carry that over. But I know many coaches have said this before me, but I truly believe it. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. So we can't show up in practice and think that we have everything figured out and then just roll the ball out in a game. So the details of what we're going to do, kind of built around that trust and the competitiveness that we have, I think that's going to set us apart.
To read up on more local news and headlines, visit jed-tv.com and nwi-com. I'm Andrew Garcia, and this has been your 219 News Now.